Hello, I'm Carmel Lietz, Performance Coach for Confidence and Mindbody Health. Welcome to this first talk in my series on self-empowerment with an anti-inflammatory nutrition and anti-inflammatory lifestyle. These talks show why these topics are important, how they are interrelated, and most importantly, how they can help you to manage your mind-body health in a personalised and positive way to create self-empowerment. So what do I mean by self-empowerment in this instance? It's the knowing of what to do to pick yourself up whenever you have to quickly, and also the knowledge that you can create your own mind-body health in a personalised way so that you're not always reliant on medications. The scientific background and knowledge for these talks is undeniable. Bruce Lipton's new science of epigenetics demonstrates in his book, The Biology of Belief, that we are not ruled by our genes, and that's because we are the drivers of our connected mind-body systems, with our thoughts, beliefs, and lifestyle directly influencing how our 50 trillion mind-body cells operate. So, we are the drivers of our mind-body health. This life-changing discovery shows that we are not destined to inherit our parents' health outcomes. It's up to us to change our faulty thought patterns and self-limiting beliefs so we can create our own path for mind-body health. The missing link in mental health awareness is the worldwide recognition that it's mind-body health with emphasis on nutrition and lifestyle that play a major role in overall health, and with nutrition affecting gut-brain health for positive mental health. The proof is that healthy gut bacteria creates lower rates of depression. As nutrition is such a vast topic and needs to be individualised, these talks aim to bring together general health guidelines as well as some research tools for practicing these topics. This first talk concentrates on anti-inflammatory nutrition and is in two parts with a supplementary article, or maybe two. The first question, though, is why isn't anti-inflammatory nutrition a wise choice? Here are 5 facts about stress and inflammation everyone needs to know. Some of you may know some of these facts. Stress, and especially chronic stress, cause inflammation in the mind-body. Secondly, inflammation in the mind-body is the root cause of all chronic conditions and diseases today, with the following 7 conditions escalating at alarming rates despite increased medications. These are mental health problems and mental disorders, diabetes type 2, obesity, fatty liver disease, which is not related to alcohol, high blood pressure leading to heart disease, all types of cancers, and cognitive decline leading to dementia and Alzheimer's. The next point, stress and inflammation act and react upon each other. Hans Selye, who coined the term stress, brought this to light, showing that all mind-body systems are interacting and stress develops over 3 stages. His theory of general adaptation syndrome from 1936 consists of 3 phases: the alarm phase, the adaptation phase, and the exhaustion phase. This is now referred to as Selye's stress response, or simply Selye's 3 stages of stress. Next point, we can reduce and eliminate inflammation ourselves by choosing a healthy anti-inflammatory nutrition. And what's not fully to be understood is all chronic conditions and diseases can be reduced and even eliminated, that is reversed, not with more medications, but with detoxification together with healthy nutrition and, of course, healthy lifestyle. And finally, why would one choose anti-inflammatory nutrition? The traditional Western diet, seen and consumed all around us, is highly inflammatory and a major cause contributing to all chronic mind-body health problems throughout the world today. As part of this first talk, I'll post a link to a recent article from Dr. Joseph McCullough on the effects of fast foods on the brain. So to the question, what is anti-inflammatory nutrition? Here are 4 characteristics. Firstly, it's nutrition that does not cause inflammation because it's mainly natural whole foods, not highly processed foods. And these are obtained as close to nature as possible, either from your garden, community markets, or fresh food co-ops, or your local independent grocer. It's healthy nutrition with foods and drinks that balance your mind-body, so long as you eat and drink these regularly over the day. And that's in order to maintain the balance of your blood sugar. Thirdly, anti-inflammatory foods and drinks bring you up instead of down, with everything working synergistically to keep moods positive. Therefore, they're often called mood foods or healing foods. The drinks are ideally, and especially for work, non-alcoholic and non-caffeinated, such as filtered water, herbal or roasted dandelion teas, and sometimes special fresh juices that are dominantly of vegetables over fruits, because otherwise they become too sweet and sugary. 4. Some packaged foods labelled gluten-free are anti-inflammatory, so these can be a suitable choice, although you still need to read the list of ingredients for any personal sensitivities. Gluten-free foods are fantastic if they suit you, and also low gluten foods such as whole grain oats and whole grain basmati brown rice, which are highly nutritious for their natural B vitamin content. I'll talk more about the highly inflammatory wheat products later in the talk. Of course, there is no one nutrition perfectly suited to everyone. We are all unique human beings with individual differences that need to be honoured, especially for our personal needs and our personal sensitivities. Lastly, to the knowledge that 3 combined food categories make up the palette of nutritious foods. I'm going to refer to the table seen in my Performance Confidence book on page 21 for high performance nutrition. These are carbo-rich foods in the first column, which include fresh fruit and vegetables, and a lot of people don't know that. Plus unrefined grains in cereals and rice and pasta. Second column, protein-rich foods being plant-based or fish and lean meats. And the third column, the good fats, known as omega-3 essential fatty acids, with virgin oils, fish oils, nuts and seeds, and avocados. So the ratios are fairly important. And it's easy to remember. If you take a medium-sized plate, 50% will actually be part of the carbo-rich foods, remembering that that includes fruit and vegetables. And the other half will be the combined protein foods and essential fatty acids. So 25% roughly of each of those. We've been grossly misled with the constant tale that all carbohydrates are bad for us. Many people don't know what carbs are or the difference between good and bad carbs unless they find out. It's only the refined white flour carbohydrates that aren't healthy and they are inflammatory, to be found in pastries, pies, biscuits and cakes. Remember the traditional Western diet? The good carbs, called now carbohydrate-rich foods, according to sport nutritionists, one of whom I worked with for my research, include fruit and vegetables, which are also vitamin-rich, as well as the unrefined grains, plus legumes, lentils and beans, which are also good sources of plant protein. It's important to recognise that any food contains more than one ingredient, and some foods belong to two categories. For instance, legumes, lentils and beans belong with the good carbs and also plant-based protein, while fish belongs as a lean protein as well as essential fatties, category of essential fats. Elite athletes depend on carbohydrate-rich nutrition to enhance their performance for sustained energy, calm and focus. And that's exactly the same that we need as adults, and especially the needs for children. So that concludes the first part of this first talk on anti-inflammatory nutrition, which will continue in the second part with specific inflammatory foods to avoid, plus positive food extras. Thank you for watching and see you soon.